Hello fellow AFOLs and welcome to Long's Bricks. Today I have a massive haul from Lego.com as well as a smaller box from Barnes & Noble. We'll start with the Barnes & Noble one first just because it's only one set. I guess technically two, but you'll see what I mean in a moment. So originally I was looking on Barnes & Noble because sometimes they have older sets and sometimes they have them on clearance or sometimes they just still have them for retail price. So if you missed out on something, sometimes they're kind of a nicer site to check out for older stuff. So if I go ahead and open this one up, let me put this off to the side here. So the first set that I got here is set number 60314, the Ice Cream Truck Police Chase. Now it's a bit of an older set and this was 30% off. As of the time of this recording, it is still available. So if you're looking for this one, it is on barnesandnoble.com. It's 30% off. I think it was 28 down from 35 or something like that. It's just a really cool set. I really like these Crook minifigures with the little like ice cream cone outfits, and I just thought it looked like a really fun set. The main reason I had gone to barnesandnoble.com, again, I was looking for some older sets, and they had a Ninjago set that I was trying to get, and I'll put a picture up here of it. And they said it was in stock, so I got that with this to get the free shipping threshold. And then they shipped this, and they didn't ship the Ninjago set, and I checked the order, and now it says it's on back order. And I kind of don't think that's going to happen because, again, it's an older set, so I don't think it's Lego still has. I think it's been retired. So I probably, unfortunately, that will get canceled. We'll have to wait and see. But the other thing is at Barnes & Noble right now, they have a promotion going on. And there was a free set that they shipped separately in this smaller thing. So if we go ahead and open this up quickly. Well, so much for quickly. Sometimes these boxes, the pull tab just immediately rips and then it doesn't actually open the box. Here we go. So it's just a little poly bag, and it's kind of funny that they put it in this massive box because coming from Barnes & Noble, the box definitely looks like a book, but it is not. It is this tiny creator set, 30668 Easter Bunny with colorful eggs. So it's just a little, promotional poly bag creator set. Probably will be sold on its own, but I thought that was neat. And they have the promotion going at Barnes & Noble, it looks like, until the end of the March. So March 31st. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I did still get free shipping, even though they'll probably cancel that other order. So I was able to get a 30% off set and a free poly bag and free shipping. So at the end of the day, I'll count that as a win. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Now, I also got this massive box here from Lego.com. Let me go ahead and open this up. A lot of paper. Alright, so let me see. Here we go. This is the reason that I ordered this. So they had this amazing promotional set, the Micro Rocket Launch Pad. It's set 40712, 325 pieces. And it's just this tiny micro set, very much in the tradition and style of the old space sets. But they have these super tiny, like, little baby space guys so that they can kind of downscale everything. It's just absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited for this. Now, this was a GWP gift with purchase for spending $200. But the value of the set is $30. So kind of the way I like to think about it is it's kind of like if they had just offered this for $30 as a limited time set, I would have bought it. So I spent $200 to get something for $30, which is kind of like 15% off everything if you think about it. So everything in the box, if you want to think about it that way, is 15% off and you're just paying for this set, which again, I'm okay with because it's a limited time set and it's really, really cool. But the other thing I like to do when I have to do stuff like this on Lego.com, I like to buy sets that are usually like $30 or less, because they don't typically go on sale all that often, and even if they do, it's usually like 20%, and 20% off a $20 set is only $4, so it's usually 16 down from 20. So there's kind of a smaller margin for discount there. I like to kind of wait on the larger sets because they usually get 30% off, 50% off, and there's kind of a possibility of more savings there. So that's kind of my strategy for these. So I just got a bunch of sets that are all like $30 or less. So we'll go through it. The first one I got here is a Lego Dream Set, 71475, Mr. Oz's Space Car. So I've kind of been like looking at these dream sets. It's a theme that I'm not super familiar with, but it looks kind of cool, and I really like the look of this one. It has a little monkey in a spacesuit right here, which I'm really jazzed about, and it's kind of neat. So the way these work, and there's a show apparently associated with this that I haven't seen, but you can build this regular car, which looks cool on its own. And then you get extra pieces that you can either add on to make a spaceship or kind of like a Mars rover type of vehicle with the 6 wheels. And I just think that's kind of neat. I mean, one, I really like the look of the car on its own, and I really like the spaceship configuration, which is the one that's here on the front of the box. So I thought I'd give them a try. I'm definitely not going all in on this theme, but I thought I would try a couple if I can find them for a decent price. Now this one I believe is 30, so again I wanted to do stuff that was 30 or less because 20% off of this would probably only be about $6, so it's not a huge savings that I am forfeiting by paying full price. Again, still getting the free gift with purchase. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with this one. I did recently find there's a larger set that was on clearance at Target for half off. It was 50% off. So that's kind of what made me start looking into the Dreams theme. And so now I'm checking this one out. But anyway, let's move on. So next, I got this Lego Star Wars set 75372, Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. I think this is an incredible value. Even if you have to pay full price for this, I really think it's worth it. Because you get 4 Clone Troopers, you get 2 Battle Droids and 3 Super Battle Droids. Plus you get a couple of smaller builds. You have like a little speeder here, a little kind of rampart piece, one of these flying vehicles for the droids, and then you also get this big spider droid here in the back. So even paying full price for this, I feel like the value's there. And this is $29.99, so $30. And that's why I did not feel bad about picking this one up, because I just feel like even if you have to pay full price, like if this eventually goes 20% off, it's a steal. Because even at full price, the value, in my opinion, is definitely there for that set. Next up, we have a smaller Ninjago set. This is 71805 Jay's Mech Battle Pack. Now this is only $10, but you get 4 minifigures and you get this little armor build over here. I feel like that's a good value. I mean, anytime you can get a box of minifigures for $10, I mean, if you think about the collectible minifigure series, they're $5 a piece. Now, granted, they usually come with a ton of accessories and whatnot, but you're getting 4 minifigures here for $10 plus a little mech. Again, even paying full price, I feel like the value is definitely there for that set. So I was happy to grab that one. All right, next up we have another Ninjago set. This is 71808 Kai's Elemental Fire Mech. I just think this one looks really, really cool. I really like the wolf mech up here. Ninjago always has the coolest villains. They started out with the snake people. They've had, like skeletons and things like that. And these wolf warriors look really cool. They kind of remind me of Garo, if anyone watches Garo, which is a vast departure from Lego, but a very, very cool series. So yeah, I just thought this one was neat, and I believe this one was $30. So you can't go wrong with that. Again, I thought that was a good value for what you get there. I'll try not to have these boxes knock over the tripod. So next up we have another Ninjago set, Imperium Dragon Hunter Hound set 71790. So this is another Ninjago set, just a $20 set, which I thought looked pretty good. It's got this really cool wolf, got a couple of great minifigures here. And I have started to see this one go down, like on Amazon and things, down to that 16 like I talked about, so the 20% off. But that's really only $4, so I feel like that's not a terrible loss in terms of the sale. Plus, like I said, again, I had to meet the threshold for the free gift with purchase. Alright, so we have 3 more sets in here. Another Ninjago set, 71806 Cole's Elemental Earth Mech. And this is another $20 set, even though it looks pretty big. I mean, I guess $20 sets are usually oriented like this, but very cool. Some of these mechs, like Ninjago does a lot of mechs, and so I don't always feel the need to collect all of them. But this one looks really cool. And the neat thing about the mechs this year is they have a function here on the back where you can mix and match the arms and the legs and things like that. And so you can kind of make your own creations, which I think is kind of cool. Also, I just really thought this one looked awesome. It's kind of, because he's earth-based, it's got like lava elemental parts to it. Has another one of these wolf guys. So yeah, I just thought this was cool. Again, $20 set. Wanted to stick under 30. Now, I think these last two are technically breaking my rule, but only by a little bit. These, I think the next two are both 35. Again, when I start to get into that threshold, I usually like to hold off because 20% gets to be a little bit more significant, but I had to meet that threshold. So another Ninjago set, 71791, Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu Race Car. And I just thought this looked really cool. I thought the design of this was very neat. You get a lot of great minifigures here. I love these two villains. I'll see if I can close up of them here. If I can get that to focus, maybe. There's probably better pictures of them here on the back. But the, let's see, Imperium Claw Hunter, he just looks really cool. He almost kind of looks like a Triceratops to me. He's got kind of the two horns on the top and the big piece on the back. And then you have the Imperium Guard Commander, and he looks like something out of the Foot Clan. He's got one of those hats on. He's got a giant robot eye. Looks really, really cool. So, again, I just thought the car looked great. I thought the minifigures looked really cool on this one. And it was close to the threshold of what I wanted to spend per set. And then the last one here is the Lego City 60431 Space Explorer Rover and Alien Life. I think it's really, really cool what they're doing with the space theme this year for City, and also in some of the other lines as well. Technically, I think the that Dreams one that I showed you also has the space branding on that because it's a spaceship. But they also have this kind of pod thing that they're doing where they have these modular little pods that you can take off and connect to a bunch of different sets. I don't think this has one. I thought it did, but now I'm looking at it and I don't think it does. Mostly the larger sets have them, but it's still a really cool idea. And just, you know, the theme of space this year, I mean, you can see it in the promotional set with the retro space theme. You have the new space theme. So very cool. All the stuff's really neat. And this one was $35 as well. So again, I spent about $200, but if you think about the fact that I got a $30 set, it's kind of about 15% off of everything. Plus that set went fast. I knew it was going to go fast because people love the classic space theme, and why wouldn't you? It's amazing. So really excited to get that, and it sold out so fast, I think. But it was available for a weekend, and I think they said that they were going to bring it back, but I think it sold out, so they couldn't. So I think that's just gone now. But yeah, so that's my haul from Lego.com, so I could get that free promotional set. And again, the set that I got from Barnes & Noble, as far as I know, as of the time of this recording, is still available for 30% off. Plus, you would get that free promotional poly bag. I think you have to spend $25 at Barnes & Noble to get that free poly bag. And then you'd have to, I think the free shipping threshold is $50, I want to say. So that's what you'd have to do to get the free shipping on that. But yeah, some good deals. Like I said, unfortunately, that promotional item is gone at Lego.com, but the sales at Barnes & Noble are still active, so you can take advantage of that. They have some other things on clearance as well. I recently, not super recently, but I believe it's still available, although I could be wrong about that. There was a Shang-Chi set that I had missed out on a while ago that I got. I think there's a couple Eternal sets that they have for 30% off if you still haven't picked up all of those. I got a really great deal on those on clearance at Target a while back. Long gone now at this point. But yeah, so thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything you got recently. Did you get any good sales anywhere? Did you get the promotional set from Lego, the space theme? Yeah, let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.